shit. What's good, man? It's strictly good, man. I'm going to pop y'all off for the Madden stream, bro. Y'all already know who I'm playing with. Supposed to be the Super Bowl champs, but nah. Fucking refs. Shit, bro. But it's good, though. Guess I gotta get over it, huh? Trip.
Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Mama watching television, telling me avoid the system. Hoping I ain't lose religion, text and prayer hands, hope the message sending on. Know I've been blessed, I've been seeing prophets, must the yellow shirts.
What's good, man? Welcome to the stream, bro.
Feeling out of body, say to say the man got me on. Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me?
Is that Titus?
Can you hear me, hear me, hear me?
If you're not Titus, man, my bad.
Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? All in my system, been the one I'm kissing. Why might extensions that look like expeditions on? Man, it's too loud. Hear me in your city, cause when I start spitting to me, much drive, need some power steering, cruising to a better vision, y'all. Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Mama, dirty the roads that I've traveled, but I'm on my way. Mama, trust all the steps on my journey, 'cause I'll be okay. I know it's gotta hurt. When you know
What's good, man? Welcome to the stream, y'all. Hey, let me switch my camera real quick. Hold up.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints.
Well, can't mess with the Saints. Nobody can mess with the
Saints.
Saints.
To the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And it worked his way across the 30 to the 32. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You going to adjust?
Nice
tough.
Here early on.
It's coming again.
It's
coming again.
Runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Brees going to throw. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Brees. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll bring it up here to
It's good, man. Welcome to the
40
stream, man. Thanks for liking, bro. I appreciate it.
For only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because
yeah, man, Michael Thomas, bro.
As he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
Tripping,
he reads
bro.
defenses so
Thanks for liking the stream, bro. I appreciate it, man.
And the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think
so.
so.
Team, man. Y'all let me know in the
read,
chat, bro.
Figured out where the blitz was coming from and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Brees now on 1st down. And Thomas has it. They showed up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up.
That's 1st down. I'll take it.
Easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Brees now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Thomas. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game,
man, it's so easy to
happen.
To dice up these zones, bro.
Visualize themselves being in the center.
Is this all how? It's all on how you throw it.
3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely, 3 catches on any drive.
Oh yeah.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You already know what's going on, bro.
Ingram, a 3-yard touchdown run, and the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
I know what's going on, man.
Will Lutz on for the point after.
Simple.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Watch this defense, y'all. Watch.
Lutz now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
My bad, y'all can't see my plays like
so
talking
Newton and
about,
the
bro.
Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24.
And boys don't want to see that user, man. Come on.
Now it's Newton. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they're able to get this.
What's good, man? Welcome to the stream, y'all.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Throwing on third down, Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down.
Send some heat at Newton. See what he do. Let's just see. We got the money to do.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. It's a linebacker, Manti Te'o, on the stop.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Gun. Hey. Gun. Express.
To throw on second down is Newton. That's Samuel, caught left side. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Let's rock now.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey.
Oh, come on, bro.
Room here to run. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way.
This is the hardest place for any team to
score.
score.
For 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
Now that's the kind of run that fires up an entire team. Tackled at the 2-yard line. For the defensive guys, a little bit of a sigh of relief, though, that they stopped him short of the goal line. Now they got to figure out how to shore up the rest of the defense.
Throwing is Newton. He's got it for a touchdown. DJ Moore, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone.
Come on, man.
Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he'll weave his way up, all the way up, a few yards shy of midfield. Okay, partner, got to fit in some Super Bowl chatter here. We're going to have New England and the L.A. Rams, two teams that had to go on the road and win their respective conference titles.
And think about this. The Patriots, who went to 8 straight AFC championship games, back in the Super Bowl yet again, yet they believe they're the underdogs and feel like the whole world is against them. How did they get to adopt that posture? But it's working for them.
And remember, by the way, the Patriots, their first Super Bowl win was against the Rams back in their St. Louis days.
So a lot has changed for the Rams since then. And the Patriots, consistently the most successful team in the NFL. This is going to be fun.
A gain of 3,
Yeah,
second down.
The Patriots win fucking. Nah, you gonna say that.
On second down, here's Breeze.
That's a pick.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. 1:52 left to play in this second quarter. Back with more from Charlotte after this.
What you doing, my nigga?
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
I don't know if you think he's gonna like storm me out or like till I quit or something. Like,
Gano now to add the extra point. And now with the time of the play clock almost up, Ron Rivera is going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here.
Watch this
now,
shit.
as a quarterback,
He's going to be cheeks open. Watch
around?
this.
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line. Tackle made by K1 short. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. On second down, Kamara. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Hey, easy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it
I'm not
does is
sure,
allows
bro.
a defender to gain some ground,
I'm not
come from
sure,
a
but I'm
long
thinking about it.
distance,
That's what I've been thinking
and have
about,
a chance to affect the pass.
Here we go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
What's good, man? Welcome to the stream.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
11. Ready. You ready? Hey, two.
They go play action here on 1st down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Eric Reed, the former LSU Tiger, making the play on the defensive side. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. On play action, now Breeze. Caught on the left side by Ginn. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
This is big right here, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And he's going to go down.
Nobody got fucking.
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this 1st half of play.
It's good, though. I'm going to get
so
my
it's
stop.
halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. 2nd half action underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Hey. You got 3. You got 180. 180.
starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out.
To take over so bad. That's the same play he keeps
Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Set him back 5.
Bro, you gotta be kidding me, bro. This is the most fucking aggravating. Oh my god.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. And now with the time of the play clock almost up, Ron Rivera's going to call a timeout. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing again is Newton. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Newton now to throw. And he's done.
Thank you.
What a catch on the sideline. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Again, Newton. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Cameron Jordan in there to sack him for a loss of 6. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Newton. He's going to look deep down the field. So they took a shot there on 3rd down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Newton. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Saints will have the football back. And by the way, need to pass along a reminder that our ladder for the Madden Challenge tournament is still open in Mutt Drafts until February 11th. And the prize pool for the Madden Challenge, folks, $190,000.
And who wouldn't want to participate in something where you could get a piece of $190,000?
That's what I'm wondering.
Get in. Get it done. Let's have some fun.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line.
Get up, bro.
Used to the ground shaking with those big behemoths starting to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
0-2, 0-2. Great.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And now it's 2nd down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper.
Yeah, I know you like that.
Poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
To the Marriott and took me so long to get it, gonna spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubble. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubble. Look at the cash, look at the cash, bubble. Look at the cash.
Well, tires, bro.
One in the hand, one in the hand.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
This is what I wanted to see. I'm finna fuck them up, bro. I swear to God, I'm going so try hard this game, bro.
They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams.
I'm finna fuck them ball up. AAT, I swear, bro. I'm gonna do what the Saints should have did, bro. Watch. I'm finna fuck these niggas up, bro. And that's no caps, man.
On first down, gone. And his first
That ain't
pass
nothing,
here
dude.
is going to fall incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. Dumps it off to Gurley. Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stops short of the 30. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing on third. Goff. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Gurley, of course, was right in the mix for a rushing title, but missed the final couple weeks of the year and ended up finishing 3rd with 1,251 yards, but did have a league-high 17 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, the first in Sean Alexander 2003, 2004.
Yeah, that bitch big.
To lead the NFL in total touchdowns 2 years running. How about 2 years in a row he doesn't get a chance to win a rushing title? This year because of injury, the year before because they rested him in the last game. And the first year he said, it doesn't matter much. This year he admitted he really wants to win one of those rushing titles.
And you know one surprising nugget is that he's the only guy to rush for 1,000 yards in each of the last 2 seasons. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Man, if you watching the stream, bro, you already know this is personal right here, man.
Well, usually you don't think
This
of
is
the
personal,
quarterback
bro.
coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Man, how about the range, too? Coming from the
Give me
outside
that.
part of the play, moving his way into the
There you go.
inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
And a screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Playing with a blood
They're
man like
getting
me.
him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, but they want him involved, just as you said.
Oh,
they
my
want to touch it either
gosh.
in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They've got a second down at 5 here to start things out. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On first down, it's Gurley. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play. Off the corner, where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Here we go. 4 now.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own, but let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over.
Kick that field goal.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
That's right.
So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. From the right hash, and this one just a
That's what I thought.
And Zuerlein's kick
That's what I thought.
Good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So you're a boxing guy. How do you score that on your boxing card? A very long drive, but 3 points.
And I really want to do my boxing analyst voice right here, but I'm going to keep it normal for us, right? I call it a drive. That type of a drive has to feel good, right? You take it all the way downfield, you control the ball, control the clock. But they only got 3 points out of it. So defensively, it could have been worse, right? So I give it a draw.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass.
Bro, come on,
right,
bro.
Chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. From the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he gets this one to midfield.
Look at the details.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. It's Ingram. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Looking for his running back. And
How you put 3 niggas on Michael Thomas?
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
Here we go. Ready, under.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for
what's good, man? Welcome to the
play
stream,
and then
yo.
another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Hey, this game personal, yo. I'm a diehard Saints fan, man. Since I can't take control in real life.
So it's first and
Just take
goal and a
control
great
over video,
opportunity
man.
to get that lead back before the break.
Ready? You ready? Ready? Let's go.
Breeze to throw again. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. He was
That's
looking
tough.
for Mark Ingram there, and that'll bring up second down.
That is tough.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This just a 24-yard attempt. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL.
But look
It's
at
a
him have more
presentation
time, bro.
of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Keep running, bro. Keep running, bro. Keep running, bro.
He's got a convoy.
Keep running, bro.
He might be gone. He's at the
Man.
30, 20,
Get the
10.
man. Don't get out of here, bro.
Dude, how about that return?
Come on, man.
Great blocking, great vision, all the way down to the 2-yard line. The only person
I
who
miss.
has to be
I
upset,
fucking miss.
the guy who
Psych.
didn't get it into the end zone. That far and no reward.
Lutz good on the extra point. And
What's good,
it's
Alex,
now
bro?
10-3. Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it
Oh, yeah,
a few
kill.
past the 20 to the 23-yard
Knock his shoulders off,
line.
man. Knock the
Out come
head
the
off his
Rams.
shoulders.
They'll have
man.
it first here to begin the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here's Goff now on second down.
Ain't no screens out here. Tripping.
Throw right side is into the hands
Ain't no
of his
screens out
tight
here.
end, Everett.
I'm on that.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Goff, he's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this
Look, the
game.
ball still on their nuts.
With you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means
That's how you know the NFL
one
rigged,
big
bro.
score away from being right
No
back
matter
there.
how good the
question
Saints
is,
do,
can this
bro.
offense step up
No
and
matter
make that
how
play?
good the
'Cause that's been
Saints
an
do, they
issue
always
for them
gonna
in
count
this
us as.
game. Still in search of
They
their
always gonna
first
talk down,
touchdown
bro.
of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Give it
That
in.
one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go
Come on,
only
bro.
as incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now gone. Looking deep downfield. This is caught
Oh,
inside
come
the 15.
on.
Touchdown, L.A.
Let's get them about some
Gerald
shit.
Everett, 49 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Not another one, eh?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it,
bro, if y'all block right there, that is cheeks.
They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Now Breeze. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Going straight at Aaron
First
Donald.
down carry, it's Camaro. And hard running.
Michael Thomas blocked, bro. Come on, bro.
42.
One-on-one that buck
It's a
not.
pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Breeze. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Saints on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep
This
that
my bread and
streak
butter,
going.
yo.
This will be 3rd and 6.
Ready? You waiting? Waiting, what's that?
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted.
Damn, Talib built like that?
By Akeem
Like
Talib.
that.
And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Again, they run with Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. There's Gall. Man, it's Cup. He's got it. And
Look, man, bro.
All the way down inside the
Even
20.
the fucking game
That
cheat,
goes
bro.
for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those
That
types
is
of plays
fucking
that can
crazy,
knock the
bro.
defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Now it's gone. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Zerline out now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Again, it's Kamara. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the
adjustments. Should have been did this.
quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Ready? Y'all waiting? Get set.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Kamara, bro, I like that, man. Keep going, bro.
Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn them a fresh set of downs. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep.
Come on, man.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Come on,
go
bro.
ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll run it with Kamara, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here, back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Third and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more.
Got him.
Run it in. It's Kamara. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Bro, if Drew Brees don't get his fucking all-famous... Oh, my God,
the play
bro.
of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Brees going to sneak it.
Let's go!
Takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Drew Brees with 6 seconds remaining. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime.
We're going into OT, baby. I'm finna change history right here, baby. I'm finna change history right here, baby. Come on, man.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These 2 teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside, or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. Goff now to throw. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45.
Yo, I'm finna change history right here, bro. I'm finna change history right here, bro. Y'all watch me, man. Watch your boy work, man. Hey, shout out to Titus, bro, because I think he the only nigga that's in here. Shout out to T, man.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition.
I'm going to get my yards, man.
The ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Kamara.
I fucked that up. And I knew that shit, too.
18. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Saints on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
12, 12, 12. Ready. Yellow lady, 13.
First throw of overtime for Breeze.
Oh, yeah!
Complete. It's Thomas. Really nice gain of 25 yards.
Come on, man.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
That was a scary.
You can get burned on it big time if they pick it up, but in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Ready. 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 Ready for touch.
Breeze will try again on second down. Out of the backfield.
Come on, Camaro, man. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Good pickup.
Come on, bro.
6 yards.
Y'all tripping, man.
I'm
going to rewrite history right here.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends.
That's cheeks.
Their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Now Breeze throwing on second down.
Come on, man. Come on. Man. Come on, man.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4
Let's go.
in this one,
Hold up, man. Hold up, man.
a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing.
Man.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
How?
No, I'm not.
Yes,
Come on,
we'd
man.
Say so long from New Orleans.
Huh? Rewrote history, man. Beat the Rams in overtime, bro. With a toe tap. Tripping, man. Yeah, I'm streaming, man. The ball knows what's up, bro. Hey, Titus, bro. I'll be right back, man. Hey, look, man. This your boy, man. Strictly Gold, man. I'm out of here, man. Tripping.